Hey everybody, Jim Weller here from Weller's in Ellendale and Bridgeville. I've got this 18-volt Works blower on sale at both stores for $87.50. It comes with a battery and a charger. Plus, as an added bonus, you get a second battery free. Come see me soon.
Fun in the sun and outdoor cooking really make for a great summer day. And who can resist the mouth-watering aromas coming from that barbecue grill? But is your outdoor gas grill ready? Got enough propane in that tank? It may be time for a propane exchange from Bring Me Gas Tank Delivery Service. Schedule same-day delivery right to your propane grill anywhere Kent or Sussex. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Hey, Jim Weller here, and this is the newest item that everybody needs to have one of these in your backyard. That's right, it's the Argo. This thing will take you where a boat won't and a four-wheeler can't. So if you need one, we got them at Weller's in Bridgeville. Stop by and check them out. They're a lot. Hi there, everybody. Jim Weller here from Weller's in Bridgeville, and I also sell cargo carriers. Maybe you need one like this to carry your gear on or luggage or something. Maybe one like this to carry a scooter. Maybe you're a hunter and you need one to take the deer home and show it to everybody. We got cargo carriers at Weller's.
Don't let your picnic go to the dogs because you forgot the gas tank. Bring Me Gas will dispatch a uniformed technician right to your grill with a barbecue tank exchange. You've put a lot of time into planning this great picnic, and now everyone can enjoy the beautiful day and the delicious food. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here. I got something brand new that you need to come take a look at. They're called Argos. We've got them in stock. These things will take you where a four-wheeler won't and where a boat can't. So if you need one of these or want to check one out, come on into Weller's in Bridgeville. They're a lot of fun.
Fun in the
live
sun.
Radio show. We're going to go to Butch Emmert now. He is on the line from Emmert Auction Associates. Has an auction coming up this weekend in Dover. Butch, tell us all about what's coming up.
That's right, Dan. We have a great auction tomorrow on Hazlettville Road. Now, that's out by Kraft. It's actually in the city limits of Dover, and it is over 3 acres with a beautiful, this is the Brittingham estate. Mr. Brittingham was a longtime farmer and sold some of his farm around him as a subdivision. And this is his actually manor house there. A beautiful 3-story house with a widow's walk on the top, with all 3 acres are partially covered with great big oak trees, great big hardwoods. It's just really one of the most beautiful sites I think I've ever auctioned. And we're selling the contents and the real estate tomorrow. Now we'll be there from 8 o'clock on, setting up, and we're going to take everything out of the house, put it in the yard. We're going to sell all the contents at 10 o'clock. Then we're going to sell the tractors and the vehicles and the all-terrain golf cart and that sort of thing at 12:30. And then at 1 o'clock, we're going to sell the real estate itself. It's a 3 acres, 4-bedroom house with basement, widow's walk, beautiful big old, farmhouse type house with 6,000 square feet of outbuildings. On 3 acres. So, if you're looking for a bargain on a great-looking piece of real estate, whether for a rental property or to live in, or to have a home business, really, this is the sale for you tomorrow. Content at 10, real estate at 1. Now, you can see pictures of what we're selling, plus details on the real estate at emmertauction.com or auctionzip.com. It's going to be a beautiful, it doesn't matter how hot it is, because the whole yard has beautiful, huge shade trees.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be a good old-fashioned sale with lots of food, fun, bargains. Don't want to miss it. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, Hazlettville Road, Dover, Delaware.
Thank you very much. EmmertAuction.com for more information. John Williams on our live microphone. John, how are you?
I'm fine, Mr. Gaffney, and you?
Great to have you back here at Jimmy's Grill. Thanks for coming over.
I'm so glad to hear you're back on the air. I know that.
Well, listen, you're actually not only a listener, but the campaign manager for 19th Senate candidate, Democrat Jane Hovington.
That's correct.
Wow, that's great to meet you then.
Yeah, it's good to meet you.
So you want to put a plug in for people to think of her in November, I'm sure, right?
That's right, I do. I tell you, Jane Hovington is a nice lady, and you will find no negative stuff to be said in her campaign. She don't believe in that. Her husband is a pastor. He works out to the prison where I used to work, but Jane is a woman who has helped so many people locally, and a lot of things she has done that no one knows about. And I'm trying to get her to go ahead and put something in the paper, which she's going to do.
Yeah.
I stay on her all the time about this. Let people know who you are. That's the way you win an election. And
I'd like our listeners to know who she is. Would your candidate feel free to come out here and spend some time with us on the air and be interviewed?
Yes, you will, and I'll see to that.
Okay, good, John. Good. And we'll hear from her opponent, Eric Bodenweiser. We want to hear from her and make sure everybody is informed on both positions. It's going to be interesting.
Right.
All right. I didn't know you were a big supporter. Thanks for the listening.
Okay, thank
Appreciate it. I gave you a coffee mug, too.
Thank you very much.
I got it. Thank you very much to you, too. 8:57. This is the talk of, the talk of Bridgeville this morning. Hey, Wendy, come on over and say hi. There's Wendy in Milton. We have about a minute left. We have various listeners coming by. Want to say hi to you, Wendy. Good to have you on our open microphone here.
Good morning. Congratulations on a new station.
Thank you. It's great to have you here. What's news?
All sorts of things. The campaign is really heating up now. And
you're the Libertarian candidate in the 6th Senate seat, right?
That's right. Wendy Jones.
Gwendolyn,
Senate 6.
Right. And so we'll get you involved. We have any candidate forums with Ernie Lopez and with Andy Staton. We'll get you involved, too. You're a Libertarian choice there, right?
That's right. If you want something other than a Republican or Democrat party, as usual, we've got a candidate here with Libertarian Party, and we're also working with the iPod.
Right. Got it. Independent Party, right?
That's right.
Okay. Gwendolyn, Wendy Jones, good to have you on the microphone. We're up against a break.
Thank you.
It's news time. Then we're going to talk with Alex Pyries and a little bit about the George Sherman Corporation coming up on our live broadcast at Jimmy's Grill.
Thank you, Dan. Nice to see you.
Local news first on Delaware 1059.
Delaware 1059 News Time 8:59. Good morning. I'm Mark Fauser. A federal judge has approved the settlement of a lawsuit challenging the recitation of the Lord's Prayer at Sussex County Council meetings. In lieu of the Lord's Prayer, which begins, Our Father who art in heaven, the council will recite the 23rd Psalm, which starts with, The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The change from a New Testament prayer to an Old Testament psalm is outlined in a 2-page consent decree approved this week after council members earlier in the week voted 3-2 to approve the change. The council reached a settlement with the Americans.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and I do sell swing sets, but I don't want to talk about that today. Listen, I want to talk about carports like the one behind me. It's on sale for $597.50. It's 20-foot long, 12-foot wide, available at both stores. Come get them while I got them, because it's a deal.
Don't let your picnic go to the dogs because you forgot the gas tank. Bring Me Gas will dispatch a uniformed technician right to your grill with a barbecue tank exchange. You've put a lot of time into planning this great picnic, and now everyone can enjoy the beautiful day and the delicious food. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here from Weller's in Ellendale and Bridgeville. I've got this 18-volt Works blower on sale at both stores for $87.50. It comes with a battery and a charger. Plus, as an added bonus, you get a second battery free. Come see me soon.
Fun in the sun and outdoor cooking really make for a great summer day. And who can resist the mouth-watering aromas coming from that barbecue grill? But is your outdoor gas grill ready? Got enough propane in that tank? It may be time for a propane exchange from Bring Me Gas Tank Delivery Service. Schedule same-day delivery right to your propane grill anywhere Kent or Sussex. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Hey, Jim Weller here, and this is the newest item that everybody needs to have one of these in your backyard. That's right, it's the Argo. This thing will take you where a boat won't and a four-wheeler can't. So if you need one, we got them at Weller's in Bridgeville. Stop by and check them out. They're a lot. Hi there, everybody. Jim Weller here from Wellers in Bridgeville, and I also sell cargo carriers. Maybe you need one like this to carry your gear on or luggage or something. Maybe one like this to carry a scooter. Maybe you're a hunter and you need one to take the deer home and show it to everybody. We got cargo carriers at Wellers.
Don't let your picnic go to the dogs because you forgot the gas tank. Bring Me Gas will dispatch a uniformed technician right to your grill with a barbecue tank exchange. You've put a lot of time into planning this great picnic, and now everyone can enjoy the beautiful day and the delicious food. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here. I got something brand new that you need to come take a look at. They're called Argos. We've got them in stock. These things will take you where a four-wheeler won't and where a boat can't. So if you need one of these or want to check one out, come on into Wellers in Bridgeville. They're a lot of fun.
Fun in the sun and outdoor cooking really make for a great summer day. And who can resist the mouth-watering aromas coming from that barbecue grill? But is your outdoor gas grill ready? Got enough propane in that tank? It may be time for a propane exchange from Bring Me Gas Tank Delivery Service. Schedule same-day delivery right to your propane grill anywhere in Kent or Sussex. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Flagpoles, 20-foot tall aluminum telescopic flagpole on sale now at Wellers in Ellendale and Bridgeville. $287. It holds 2 flags, comes with one, and you get a free solar light. That's a $100 value. All of this for one money. Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and I've opened a new store on Route 113 in Ellendale. Stop by and say hi.
Don't let your picnic go to the dogs because you forgot the gas tank. Bring Me Gas will dispatch a uniformed technician right to your grill with a barbecue tank exchange. You've put a lot of time into planning this great picnic, and now everyone can enjoy the beautiful day and the delicious food. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller, and you know I sell everything but the kitchen sink, and guess what I'm selling? I'm selling sinks. That's right, single bowl sink, $37.50, double bowl sinks, $57.50. I've even got some dirty bowls. Come on into Wellers in Bridgeville and get them while I got them.
Fun in the sun and outdoor cooking really make for a great summer day. And who can resist the mouth-watering aromas coming from that barbecue grill? But is your outdoor gas grill ready? Got enough propane in that tank? It may be time for a propane exchange from Bring Me Gas Tank Delivery Service. Schedule same-day delivery right to your propane grill anywhere in Kent or Sussex. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Hey, when you need a trailer, think of me, Jim Weller, the man, the myth, the legend. I love deals.
The Phillies' 8-game winning streak. The Packers sacked Jay Cutler 7 times and forced him to throw 4 interceptions, while Aaron Rodgers threw for 219 yards and a touchdown to beat the Bears 23-10. And in high school sports, girls field hockey scores: Milford over Dover 3-1. Polytech beats Sussex Tech 1-0. In girls volleyball, St. Thomas More over Cape 3-0. CR sweeps Sussex Central. Polytech sweeps Sussex Tech, and Lake Forest gets past Delmar 3-2. Boys soccer action: Indian River over Sussex Tech 1-0. Smyrna and Woodbridge tied 2-2. Sussex Central outlasts Delmar 6-5. CR crushes Lake Forest 9-0. Cape over Laurel 9-1, and Milford 2, Seaford 0. That's Schofield on Sports on the new Delaware 105.9.
And the 3-day forecast for Sussex and Kent counties from the Delaware 105.9 Weather Center. Meteorologist Maggie Johnson says clouds and sun today with a high of 80. Rather cloudy tonight, the low 63. Some sunshine tomorrow, the high 78. Sunny skies to round out the weekend Sunday, along with patchy clouds, and the high 79. I'm Mark Fauser, Delaware 105.9 News. The Dan Gaffney Show continues now live from Jimmy's Grill in Bridgeville on Delaware 105.9.
It has been a very busy morning. I must tell you, we are going to catch up on a few things. We have Bob Benson coming up in just a moment. He's going to talk about a benefit for a great local charity that we all know, Meals on Wheels. And we'll talk to him in just a moment. Andy Cannon is going to talk about your hearth products and other items you may not have been aware that George Sherman Corporation provides, and we'll do that in just a second. We have Alex Pyries on the line. Alex Pyries talking about some of his events today. Hello, Alex. Thanks for joining us. I believe we have Alex Pyries engaged here. Alex, are you there? All right, live. I don't know. We'll try and get back to Alex in just a moment.
Hello.
Oh, hi, hi, Alex. Good morning. Welcome to the airwaves. Let's talk a little bit about outlet liquors and these events that are coming up. Let's just try and get those dates all coordinated. Okay. What can you tell us?
Well, I think, did you have Dave Hill on this morning?
Yes, Dave was on this morning. Absolutely, talking about all the wine of the week and the selection and that sort of thing.
The festivals, yeah. Rather than talk about outlets, I wanted to mention a few things about the Rusty Ruddock that's got such a heavy schedule.
Okay.
I wanted to mention that tonight and tomorrow night, Rusty Ruddock has its Land and Sea Buffet, which I think I mentioned to you before. We've served now 23,000 of them this season, and it's been completely redone and got great reviews from the Rehoboth foodie. That's tonight and tomorrow night, 4:30. It's all you can eat. Number 2 is tonight, Total Whiteout is playing for free at the Rudder, and tomorrow night, Mike Hines and the Look, that's also for free. These are 2 top quality acts, and you'd pay to see them anywhere else. They're both free tonight at the Rudder. I also wanted to mention that the famous Dewey Beach Music Conference, which is in its 12th year, is next weekend. About 110 bands from all over the country. From Europe this year, we've got a couple from England and one from France, one from Germany. It's getting bigger and bigger, and we've had a lot more stars being discovered through these music conferences. 13 different stages at 8 different venues, and that's all free for those people who really, really love music, particularly emerging music. Then the following week, it's our Elvis Festival. I don't know what annual Elvis Festival is. It's probably somewhere around 12 or 13. It's got, Meg Holtzgott tells me that she's already got 22 Elvises lined up from throughout the East and the Midwest coming to play the Elvis Festival. If you have specific questions about a table and all that, you can call the Rudder 227-3888. So it's a pretty busy lineup coming. The Rudder, of course, is going to be open all the way through October. It's going to close very early on closing weekend for Dewey. And finally, I wanted to mention to everybody that we appreciate all the support that we got all summer long for all of the causes. We never send out enough thanks. And we had fundraisers for the lifeguards at the Dewey Beach, had fundraisers for the police, we had fundraisers for 2 young girls who were injured, we had fundraisers for Breast Fest, for breast cancer, which is one of our bigger causes, and we constantly ask people for money, give us money, and we don't really spend much time thanking them. So for all the people in Kent County and Sussex County in particular, we want to thank you very much.
Well, Alex, thank you. I've had a chance to hear about all those events, as you know, throughout this season, and I think you do a great job. I'm excited that the Rudder is open through October. I'm excited you got the Land and Sea Buffet tonight, and I just want to thank you again. If you had been here this morning, I know you're on the road and you're doing things, but if you had been here this morning, you would have seen yet another great crowd here at Jimmy's Grill. We're having fun.
Was it crowded?
Yeah, it was and is. Doing really well this morning, absolutely.
Yeah, well, I want to mention to everybody, because we have a competition. We have 8 different businesses that compete against each other, the Rudder and Fork and North Beach and all that, and they compete for the championship, for the company of the year. And this year, Jimmy's is in the nip and tuck battle with North Beach and Little Jimmy's Grill, which had a phenomenal year. And it's the championship is based on, percentage increases of sales and profits and all that, and everybody's digging in. I want you to know Jimmy's Grill in Bridgeville is right in the fight. They're having a great year, so it's a point of pride. It's a point of pride. So you're helping them out, and I'm sure Eric Sweatterlich is probably there cheering in the background.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thanks very much, Dan. Thanks for having me on.
No problem.
Thank everybody. Excuse me there. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I am going to a wedding. I'm up in Connecticut right now. I'm on my way to a wedding, but I'll be back next weekend. I'll see you then.
All right, Alex Pyries talking Rusty Rudder. Call them at 227-3888 if you want to kind of collate all that information about all those live acts and stuff. 227-3888. Well, busy morning here today. 9:13 on Delaware 105.9. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day in Sussex County. We had a little cool weather. Andy Cannon is here from George Sherman Corporation. You might start thinking about the little fireplace in your house, right?
Yeah, Dan, our customers have known us for both Kent and Sussex County to be a full-service company for propane, heating oils, plumbing, your heating and air conditioning. But what a lot of people don't realize is that we're also full-service for hearth products, fireplaces, log sets. So now's the time to be thinking about getting your fireplace ready as the temperatures start cooling off. Want to warm up that room.
You mentioned live burn displays. You have them right there for people.
Well, we have our live burn displays in our Milton office and also in our Lewis office. Our Lewis office is where our solution center is, where we've got not only got live burn displays, but you can pick out plumbing faucets, heat your heating and air conditioning, outdoor grill. Everything that we do is right there in that store. But the live burn displays of both Heat and Glow and Napoleon hearth products, as well as log sets. You can come right into the showroom, one of the two showrooms, and pick them out. Talk to a salesman about your application. Again, we do from start to finish. If you've got a blank wall, like we had a customer came in, did a walk-in yesterday, they wanted to put a corner fireplace in, we'll help them to design the fireplace, take care of getting the framing done, the drywall done, building the mantle, putting the fireplace in, venting it, so it's a turnkey. So it is a truly one-stop shop.
And you service existing and other brands, right?
That's right. Every brand of not only log sets, vented and unvented, but also direct vent fireplaces. And you don't have to have propane service with us in order for us to service them. I mean, we are a true full-service company.
They've been around since 1960.
Right.
1960, folks. Long before I was even on this planet, okay? But you've been doing this, and what kind of things typically do they need serviced on if you already have one of these things up and running?
Well, like a direct vent fireplace, for instance, if the pilot's been running all summer long, sometimes you'll see a little cloudiness on the inside of your glass. So they'll come in, they'll clean the burner, they'll check the pilot, make sure it's working functionally, they'll clean the glass, and depending on the type of fireplace, depends on the steps that they take. Like a log set, there are a little few less things to take care of, but again, they'll check the burner operation, the gas valve, everything.
All right,
and more importantly, also check and make sure there's no leaks or anything.
Yeah, right, for safety. And you do that too with other service. If you have gas or oil furnace or a boiler, and the fireplaces and heat pumps. George Sherman Corporation says this is fall tune-up time, right?
That's right, fall tune-up time, Dan, and it's a great time if you don't already have a service contract or a preventive maintenance contract. We provide those as well, but get on our schedule now. We come out, again, whether you have a heat pump, you have a gas or oil furnace or boiler. We have a dedicated service staff, a great dispatching system. Jay and Kelly and Shelly and the group there in the office do a great job scheduling customers, and we'll get you taken care of. And, we are committed to customer service. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I know it, and tell Dean Sherman I said hi, and all the service people. And, folks, you remember that they're there. Clay Road in Lewis is the Solution Center.
That's correct. The Solution Center, again, we opened up last April. Not only do we have, like for instance, the outdoor units. A lot of people want to know the size of the units. With more efficient units now, you can come in, you can actually look at them. You physically see them. All the brands that we carry all brands. And the nice thing is we offer 0% financing up to 36 months on all of our appliances. So whether you're doing a heat and air conditioning system, a geothermal, a fireplace, tankless water heater, we can offer you up to 0% up to 36 months.
All right, and there are two phone numbers in Sussex County. We're headed on a break here, 645-5267, 645-5267. In Kent, 697-9601. Thank you, Andy Cannon.
All right, thank you, Dan.
George Sherman Corporation. Giving us some helpful information. We'll talk about Meals on Wheels and take more of your calls coming up after this on Delaware 105.9.
On your computer, your iPad, and on your smartphone at Delaware1059.com. We're even on radio. The new Delaware 105.9.
Yeah.
Now the 3-day forecast for Sussex and King counties from the Delaware 105.9 Weather Center. Here's meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
A mixture of clouds and sunshine today, and it's going to be a nice warm afternoon with a high of 80. Tonight's going to turn out to be fairly cloudy, the low 63, and tomorrow's partly sunny with a high of 78. Sunshine and just a few clouds on Sunday, and a great day with a high of 79. I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson in the Delaware 105.9 Weather Center.
Announcing
during the Ford Certified Pre-Owned Sales Event happening right now for a limited time only at your Ford dealer. And know this, Ford Certified Pre-Owned vehicles aren't just pre-owned. They were pre-adored, pre-worshipped, and pre-babied by their previous owners. Plus, for even more peace of mind, Ford CPO vehicles are 172-point inspected by Ford, from the brakes to the engine to the transmission to the air conditioning, and Ford CPO vehicles are backed by Ford with 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty coverage. The limited time only Ford Certified Pre-Owned Sales Event. You may be the second owner, but this Ford will be your first love. Now, get 0.9% APR financing from Ford. APR varies by term. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford Credit limited term financing. Take delivery from dealer stock by 10/1/12. See dealer for qualifications, limited warranty, and complete details. Hurry to your local Ford dealer during the Ford Certified Pre-Owned Sales Event. For more information, visit MidAtlanticFordDealers.com.
Now, Dow Jones Money Minute on Delaware 105.9.
Right, same thing here. You can
new retail numbers
kill
from
this
Washington.
after 1 minute.
This is the Dow Jones Money Report. I'm Jeff Bellinger. Higher gasoline prices figure prominently in two government reports out this morning. Retail sales rose almost 1% last month, driven by spending at gas stations and car dealerships. And retail-level inflation posted the biggest monthly gain since June of 2009. The Consumer Price Index rose 0.6% in August. With energy and food out of the mix, the core CPI was up just 0.1%. General Electric investigating another failure of a GE NX jet engine. The latest incident involved a cargo plane in Shanghai. The plane was able to abort takeoff and get back to the ramp safely. The same type of engine failed in July during a taxi test of the Boeing Dreamliner jet in Charleston, South Carolina. Stock market futures still pointing higher. There's late word United Health will replace Kraft in the Dow Jones Industrial Average at the close of business next Friday. Jeff Bellinger, Dow Jones Money Report.
Are you a real ghost hunter? Do you believe in the paranormal? Ford Delaware's ghost tour sold out last year, and now they're back. Take a boat ride over to the haunted Pea Patch Island, where you'll experience a paranormal investigation. You'll begin your journey with a storyteller and a fire circle, and a visit to the Fort's prisoner barracks. You'll even be allowed to enter the most haunted site on the island, and you can bring your own equipment to explore. These tours are too intense for younger children, but special tours have been added for kids under 12. Space is very limited, and tickets sell fast. So call today, 302-834-7941. Or visit DEStateParks.com. That's DEStateParks.com. Or go to Delaware1059.com, keyword parks.
The Delaware Citizens Corps in Kent County
doing a good job, Gary. Thank you so much. It's a little crazy at times, but I just thank you so much.
Saturday, September 22nd
We'll
from 10 a.m.
take it after
at the Delaware
this, I guess.
Museum in Dover. This free event features over 40 exhibitors, canine demonstrations, and the always popular National Guard climbing wall. There will also be a fire safety game, health screenings by Bay Health, emergency kit giveaways, and free food for the first 500 people. For details, visit DelawareCitizensCorps.org or preparede.org.
Enjoying an awesome breakfast at Jimmy's Grill. Try the local special or one of these 222 deals. This morning we had a look at two homemade French toasts with their own French bread. Big blob of butter melting over that and some powdered sugar on it. Two special recipe Kirby and Holloway sausages. And eggs any way you want it. Nice fruit garnish. And that's an awesome breakfast here. And we shared that, and it is tremendous. They do all their home cooking here. The desserts to go are fantastic, and this is the Delaware's #1 caterer as well here at Jimmy's Grill in Bridgeville, where we're doing the program live on location. It's 9:22. Bob Benson is here. And, Bob, how are you?
Well, thanks. You today?
I'm awesome. Good to have you here. We're going to talk about an event you're involved in with Meals on Wheels, but let's talk about Meals on Wheels. It's a name a lot of people have heard,
right,
including me. They may not know exactly what it is. Can you tell us briefly about Meals on Wheels?
Meals on Wheels is approximately a 40-year-old operation in our area here, and what it does is it delivers meals to homebound seniors
And volunteers have routes, right? And they drive the food out there.
Exactly. It's quite an operation. Last year we delivered over 107,000 meals.
Wow.
We have 250 clients, the name we use to refer to the people that we deliver our meals to. And we have over 100 volunteer drivers that take the meals out every day. Well, Monday through Friday, and then they deliver weekend meals.
And how many of us, if we know anybody in the community, we probably run into people that are Meals on Wheels volunteers, and they've worked in some capacity, if not being that delivery person. I know I've met many people who do that, and they get a lot of pleasure. They take like 1 day a week or something and do a route, right?
Yes, they can do more than a day, but some do just a day, and it's a great way to stay in touch with the community.
And sometimes it's the only contact some folks make in a week or two is with their Meals on Wheels person and their delivery person, and so it's more. It really kind of transcends just dropping off a meal.
You know, that's just as important. The socialization component is just as important as delivery of the nourishing meal.
Yeah, well, there's got to be a cost involved, and that brings us to fundraising, right?
Right.
What is this event that's coming up, Bob?
Well, first let me say that we're funded by some governmental contribution, but the majority of our contributions come from funds that we develop through donations and contributions. And this is the largest or the most significant fundraiser that we have during the year. It's the Harry Derrickson Memorial Golf Tournament, which takes place on Monday at the Rehoboth Beach Yacht and Country Club. And this year we have a dinner the evening before, a dinner and auction, live auction and silent auction, the evening before, starting at 5 o'clock with a reception and dinner at 6. And I'm here to let everyone know that we have some seats available for the dinner. Unfortunately, the golf tournament is sold out. We actually have a waiting list for foursomes.
I bet. It's going to be a good time to golf. Anytime golf is on a weekday, they tell me, is a good day. Right. So golf on a Monday, the night before is the dinner, and that's where our listeners can still get in on, as you just said, right?
Yes. And the most exciting aspect of the dinner are the auction items. We have some really unique auction items. For example, one is a private tour of the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York, including through a tour of the basement, where 70% of all the items that are there are in the basement.
Wow.
Actually, you can hold Babe Ruth's jersey, you can swing his bat, and it also includes a night at the Hotel's Otsego, which is right across the street.
Nice. All right, so that's an item that you certainly want to bid on, and I'm sure there's other premier items too.
Oh yeah, there's a foursome at the Congressional Country Club in the Washington area. There's a weekend at the Homestead. There's a visit with Tony Kornheiser at his Pardon the Interruption show over in New York for a taping of the show. I mean, there's some really great stuff, but we have almost I think over $30,000 at wholesale cost of items to auction off, including a lot of smaller items too. So
I don't want to break to catch us here without first saying, how can people take part in this on Sunday night?
Well, right now the best way to do it is to contact our office at 302-645-7449, and Kathy Keski is the executive director, has been for 20 plus years, and she'll be happy to talk with you and get you tickets for Sunday evening.
All right. How much are tickets?
You know, I'm not sure.
I'm sure it's a good price.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Kathy can give you that information.
All right, no problem. 645-7449. Folks, this is for this Sunday. And, you know, it's great that Monday, the golf tournament part is filled up. If there's room available on Sunday, that just means that much more for Meals on Wheels,
right,
which is the whole point of it. So call 645-7449.
Correct. And also, to make contributions or to find out more information, the website is beachmeals.com, www.beachmeals.com.
How did you get involved in this?
My good friend Bob Derrickson asked me to help out, and it fits very well with my daily challenge to find out what God would have me do every day, and go out and do that. And this is one of those things that I get great gratification from, and God gets glorified from, I believe.
Yeah, that's great, Bob. Glad you came out here. Don't miss it. It's this Sunday. I know it's kind of last minute, but if you're listening to this and you think Meals on Wheels is a good operation, and it is. It does a lot of great good in our area. call that number, 645-7449. All right, Bob, thank you. Thank you, Dan. All right, bless you today. We have our own meal for you today. It's a breakfast, so enjoy that. All right, this is the Dan Gaffney program. We are live at Jimmy's Grill. I believe we're coming up on break time here on the program, so we're going to kind of regroup, come back, talk to you about Jimmy's, and I believe we'll maybe share with you a little bit about their desserts. I know Jim Weller's going to hang with us a little bit. We have another half hour of the program to go, and our open mic time continues until 10 on Delaware 105.9.
You're never out of the loop, even when you're out and about. Set a news button and hear a quick update every hour on the hour. The new Delaware 105.9.
And now your 3-day forecast from the Delaware 105.9 Weather Center. Meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
A mixture of clouds and sunshine today, and it's going to be a nice warm afternoon with a high of 80. Tonight's going to turn out to be fairly cloudy, the low 63, and tomorrow's partly sunny with a high of 78. Sunshine and just a few clouds on Sunday, and a great day with a high of 79. I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson in the Delaware 105.9 Weather Center.
Good morning. Delaware 105.9 news time is 9:30. I'm Mark Fauser. More of Dan Gaffney live from Jimmy's Grill following CBS News here at the bottom of the hour. A clerk at U.S. Gas on Bay Road in Dover gets stabbed during a robbery. 2 suspects, apparently teenage males, got away with some money from the register as well as the employee's wallet. The victim was treated at Kent General and released after the incident Wednesday night. Anyone who can assist in locating the suspects is asked to call Dover Police. The annual Ocean City Bike Fest is underway, drawing tens of thousands of motorcycle enthusiasts to Delmarva. Bikers from all over are attending various events, while merchants have flocked to down as well with motorcycle equipment, clothing, and other goods for sale. Bike Fest at Ocean City will continue through Sunday. Highway safety officials in Delaware and Maryland also are stressing the importance of safety among the motorcyclists as well as the driving public who encounter them. Delmarva Bike Week activities will continue this weekend as well in Milford, Seaford, and in Ocean City. A federal judge approves the settlement of a lawsuit challenging the recitation of the Lord's Prayer at Sussex County Council meetings. The change from a New Testament prayer to an Old Testament psalm is outlined in a 2-page consent decree approved this week by a judge, a day after council members voted 3-2 Tuesday to adopt the change. Coming up as well, we'll be telling you more about the Weather Center forecast into the weekend. From the first town in the first state, this is WXDE Lewis, Delaware 105.9. CBS News covers the nation and the world next on Delaware 105.9. It's 9:31. Good morning.
CBS News Update. I'm Dave Barrett. Stirred up by that movie that knocks Islam, demonstrators hit the streets of Tripoli in Lebanon. Reporter Rania Abuzaid explains from Beirut.
After Friday afternoon prayers, there was a protest against the anti-Islamic film that was made, and some of the protesters set fire to a local Kentucky Fried Chicken outlet.
1 person was killed, 25 others hurt in battles with police. Some demonstrators revolted about the Pope's 3-day trip to Lebanon, which began today. Tear gas in Cairo, but has not been able to get to the U.S. Embassy there. In Yemen, cops with water cannons have been successfully guarding the American embassy. Crowds are smaller in Sana'a. In Khartoum, the capital of Sudan, the German embassy was set on fire. Al Jazeera's Harriet Martin.
I could use her again in like 5 minutes just to talk about this.
I don't know if anyone was anticipating this scale. One figure I've been given was 8,000 people protesting in the center of Khartoum.
CBS News Update, I'm Dave Barrett.
Finally, you're getting a chance to go out without your mom. What a treat this must be. You never go anywhere anymore.
Yeah, it's been a while. Taking care of mom, not that it's a burden, but I just don't have any time for anything else.
Where's she now?
I discovered the Worcester Adult Medical Day Services. It's great. They take care of mom all day, and they have a host of activities, daily outings, lunches, and snacks, and it's safe and affordable. There's social workers, a nurse to give her medicines, and physical therapy, too. They do so much. They even provide transportation.
So she's there now?
Yes, all day. But the short of it, it gives me the freedom to do what I want. Shop, run errands, or just play. The Worcester Adult Medical Day Services has changed my life. I feel like a new person. Oh, and Thursdays is extended hours, so we can go to dinner.
The Worcester Adult Medical Day Services, giving you the freedom you need.
Connection's been solid. Wow. It's been a fun morning here. It continues to be a fun morning. We are live on location at Jimmy's Grill. Good morning. Welcome to the Dan Gaffney program at 9:33. There's an ad of me in the Cape Gazette on page 26. Somebody drew a mustache on it. Somebody drew a mustache on my picture.
Somebody did.
That was me.
I've got a picture of who did.
It's kind of somebody said online it made me look like Floyd the Barber.
Well, especially with that shirt on today. You were in the picture with that shirt.
The Floyd the Barber shirt. Well, I just saw a nice listener. She said, Dan, will you do me a favor? Will you like my business on Facebook? Serenity Salon. Is that it? Where is it? Route 20 in Seaford. Serenity Salon. Tax-free Seaford.
Tax-free shopping.
So I'm going to do that. And I'll just have to remember to do that. Serenity Salon. And she's a loyal listener. We gave her crew there some coffee mugs, Delaware 1059 coffee mugs. Colin, how's everything going here, man?
Going good.
How's breakfast?
Good morning. It was really good. It's been busy here this morning.
It has been. And Jim Weller is here, too. Kind of my producer.
I've been working the room.
What's that?
I've been working the room.
You have?
I have.
So it's been a great turnout.
Unbelievable. I got to be honest with you, in my opinion, the environment is just building by the week. It just is more exciting. It's more enthusiastic being here. I'm just having a ball. I know Colin is. I hope you are.
Yes.
You know what I like about it? It's not an exclusive club. I mean,
everybody's welcome.
And you're made to feel welcome, too.
Yes, absolutely. Nice. There's no heaviness in the air. It's just a great morning. In other words, I mean, the president of Delmarva Broadcasting showed up this morning, drove all the way down here from Wilmington to buy himself breakfast.
That's right.
So, and he
I'm glad I wore a tie.
I'm glad you wore a tie.
Glad I wore the tie today.
I'm glad I had my hair straight today. I parted it on the right.
I was actually debating when I got up. At 2, I don't know if anybody else does this. Do you debate on what you're going to wear? It's
not at all.
3 in the morning.
Yeah,
I wear shoes.
3 in the morning.
Jim,
I'm pretty predictable. Ever since I got these shirts embroidered,
I can imagine opening up Jim's closet and it's about 20 of those shirts. And 20 pairs of jeans. And 1 tan pair of pants.
That's about it. And that's for Sunday. I'm pretty predictable.
I think maybe I'll do that. I'm a fan of the embroidered shirts.
Well, I would like it was all Jack Riddle's ideas.
I think what I would like to do at Delaware 1059 is get sort of a dress shirt like that guy's wearing, a white dress shirt like this gentleman is wearing. Oh, he's got it. He's got something. And then have Delaware 1059 embroidered on a dress shirt. Not so much a polo shirt.
Maybe, but a dress shirt.
And you're going for Brooks Brothers shirts.
Yeah, Brooks Brothers, no iron. Yes. No iron Brooks Brothers with the embroidery.
With the
you should put
French,
your name down.
French cuffs.
Yeah, which I'm wearing today.
Well, you might as well get your initials put on the thing so you don't forget whose they are.
Just put 1059 on the
right, 1059
on the wrist. All right, so we're trying to figure that out.
Hey, you know what we need to ask the audience, your listeners?
What do we need to ask them, Jim? See
what
I mean?
Who has got the first 1059 tattoo yet? Is there anybody listening that has went out and got their own 1059 tattoos?
Well, as much as you think I would like to say, wow, that's what would be awesome, I hope not. Is what I like.
Except for Dan, he's got 1 on his knuckles, 1059 across his knuckles.
Yeah.
Besides that one.
Yeah. It says love on one hand and 1059 on the other. For Bike Week, I did that for Bike Week. All right, guys. All right, we are live at 9:37, and I know Michelle is going to talk desserts in a few minutes. Does this gentleman want to say hello? I mean, any guy that comes by with a shirt and tie and a name tag, I think might want to come on the air.
This is D. Eisenhower. Is this Dwight? No?
Here, have
David.
a seat, sir. Have a seat.
David.
David Eisenhower, Clerk of the Peace candidate. Hello, David.
Nice to meet you, Dan.
Good to meet you.
And hello, Sussex County.
You're running for Clerk of the Peace.
Absolutely, and I want the job.
You're Republican?
No.
You're a Libertarian?
Absolutely.
Libertarian. Why do you want to be not a vegetarian?
Oh, a libertarian. Sorry about that.
Why do I want?
He only eats liberal portions.
Okay.
No, seriously.
Right.
Why do you want to be Clerk of the Peace, David?
I want to be Clerk of the Peace because the Clerk of the Peace gets to do a really cool job. He gets to look right at people and say, hey, do you want to commit the rest of your life to this other individual And he gets to hear those words, "I do," every single day.
Yeah.
And can there be an absolute better job in the world?
How about that? I don't know if there can be a better job than that. What do you think you'll bring to the office? Why should people vote for you? I know that's a reason why you want to do it. Why would people want to vote for David Eisenhower, Clerk of the Peace?
Well, I plan on balancing the budget to the Clerk of the Peace's office.
Really? Is it out of balance?
Quite a bit, actually.
Is it really?
Between 2006 and 2010, it lost only, what, $400 and some odd $1,000? Don't ask me. But last year, good news is George Parrish brought it down to about $8,000.
Oh,
but he's not running. But he's not running again, right?
No, $1,000 loss.
Yeah, he brought the office
to
back.
an $8,000 loss.
Yes, that's a good news thing.
But listen, the issue is you want to continue that, right?
Yes, I want to continue that. I want to continue to offer marriages throughout the county, anytime, anywhere. And unlike George, I will do it jumping out of a plane.
Oh, he wouldn't do that?
No.
Can you believe that? It is a pretty fun office, Clerk of the Peace.
Will you speak in the third person?
I don't exactly know how I can address myself in a third person, so no.
All right.
But I do want the job, and I will bring the budget into balance, and I'd like to offer web streaming.
Of the weddings?
Of the weddings at the Clerk of the Peace's office.
Okay.
And because we already have the technology in county council, they stream county
Your
council
predecessor, Mr. Parrish, who holds the office now, has decided he will not be running for that office. He'll be running for something else, right?
I don't know that he's going to be running for anything else, but I do
not
know
this
that
time. But
not
he's
this time.
he's not seeking re-election. Is that correct?
No, he is not.
All right. So we have a whole new slate of people running for Clerk of the Peace, right?
Yes, John Brady, Brooks Winsky, and myself.
All right. And so you got three guys, and you're all going to be saying that you're going to do the best ceremony. But your predecessor took that office to kind of new levels. He became more activist, more involved at the state level with the General Assembly in lobbying for passage of certain laws. He had very strong opinions on the civil union issue because that works through the Clerk of the Peace office. He fought against that initially. Where does David Eisenhower stand in that sort of thing?
David Eisenhower stands with it being people's choices as to how they choose their relationships.
Right.
And I'm not going to get in the way of the legislature or make it a very political office. What I'm going to do is I'm going to provide a quality ceremony, balance the budget, and get it back in line so that over the long term, it stays balanced.
Help me out. As a libertarian, and
Yes.
I think I understand libertarian, there's different phases of libertarianism, but I want to ask you this. How do you reconcile the issue of no government interference in my life with the whole idea that when I marry my wife, there's a third party involved in that contract, and that's the government?
Yeah.
So how do you say I'm a libertarian, but yet I want to be a Clerk of the Peace?
Well, simply, you say you're doing a service for the public. You're actually joining people in the eyes of the state, not in the eyes of God.
Right.
So you're actually making sure people can get the benefits that are available to them from the government because of that. Now, we can have a whole different discussion on whether the government should be offering special benefits to different groups.
Right.
But since we're doing that, it is important to have somebody who's not going to stand in the way of people getting those benefits and trying to give people a hard time in the office of Clerk of the Peace.
Well, David sent me a message the other day. How can I get some airtime? And you just learn one way: just show up.
Absolutely.
I want to have you a part of any candidate forums that we do moving forward. I'll make sure you're a part of that. I'm not one to do what some places do and try and keep out third parties or whatever. You're certainly welcome. I want your voice to be heard with John Brady's and Mr. Witzke's as well. Okay?
Absolutely, and I do intend to win. And anybody who wants to help can check me out at eisenhower.us, eisenhour.us.
Eisenhower.us, Clerk of the Peace for Sussex County. And a little bit about you, 30 seconds about you, where you're from, what you do, background, whatever.
I live in Lewis, Delaware. I have 5 children, and I enjoy the heck out of my job, but I saw an opportunity to serve the county, so I'm stepping up.
Say that. How many kids do you have again?
5.
5 children. You know anything about that, Dan?
After 3, who's counting?
Yeah.
It's
They all look the
actually
same
it's
after
actually
that.
easier after you get past the first 2 because then you have helpers.
Yeah, that's right. That's
yeah.
kind of how I feel
I'm
about
on
it, too.
3, and I've got a 15-year-old and a 11-year-old with a 9-month-old, so they're big help.
All right. Thanks, David.
Nice meeting you.
I'm ready. Here she goes. Hey, Dave, thank you very much. David Eisenhower, Eisenhower.us. There's a libertarian coming on strong.
I love to hear the libertarian views. I really do.
Yeah. How about that? Wow. Here comes some desserts from Jimmy's Grill. You know, when you come out here and eat at Jimmy's, make sure you leave room for dessert, and you're going to have to leave a lot of room. But if you don't leave room, they always do desserts to go. Here comes Michelle, famous for her visual aids on radio.
Right.
For all of you
That's
people listening on radio, make sure
right.
you're listening in here.
That's right. I bring the visual effect so I can talk about it. I've got to see it to explain
Oh my
it.
goodness! Tell
like
me
the
about
chocolate cream with all the mountain of whipped cream and the chocolate chips and the flaky crust and
Wow.
just so yummy.
How much is that beautiful
This
pie?
is $12.
Really? How many slices?
We have a
Huge.
pre-sliced thing,
I saw that
and,
thing.
and we'll cut it into 7, so we try to get it as equal as we can.
Listen.
This is like a 7.
That is for $12, homemade, on site,
Yep.
boxed up, out the door. Jimmy's Grill's your breakfast or your dessert to go headquarters.
Exactly. And they say this is the kids' favorite, but honest and truly, this is my favorite.
It's
That's
real whipped cream.
No, that's not out of a spray can. That's the real deal whipped cream, homemade. The chocolate is the real pudding, the real deal cooked.
Let's go to the coconut.
This is coconut meringue. It's like a coconut cream on the bottom with whipped meringue. I cannot do this. I don't know how they make the meringue up that high. It is magical. And then they toast the coconut on top, fresh flaky crust. This is $12 also. Our meringues and our creams are all $12. You cannot beat that price anywhere around.
Folks, you can get it for your own home dinner tonight. If you're driving down 13, just step in and grab
Stop in.
one.
I'll box it right up for you.
Wow.
You can probably come
Okay.
get one
Co-
right
Hey,
now.
Sharon, you
Colin's
wanna
going to
eat one of
buy
these?
my coconut meringue. Now, this is our biggest seller.
$12. Only $12.
Come on. Going once, twice.
And how much
Oh.
is? And this is,
our
a cake.
banana walnut. This is our biggest seller, and we'll serve it with fresh bananas on the top. I did not put any on there because we don't like to do it until we're serving it
Yeah.
because we want everything fresh and served. But if you order, that's $18. But if you want a slice, I mean, where can you get a slice of cake like that? $3.50 a slice. That is a real piece. I just got it out of the refrigerator. I didn't do anything special. This is a real piece. Put a little bit of whipped cream on there. And then this is a slice of our coconut cake, $3.50. This is our second biggest seller in the cakes. We cannot make these quick enough for people. They're always rolling out the door.
Please, please, please save room for dessert.
Save room for dessert. And I wanted to tell you I met your boss.
Which one? I have a whole bunch of new. Yeah, Becky, my wife's here. No,
Right,
I
yeah.
have a whole
well,
bunch
not
of
that
bosses.
boss. I met Pete Booker today.
President Pete Booker.
Pete Booker.
Yes.
Very nice man, good people. And
we have vice president here
I
too.
told him you were good people.
Oh, thank you.
So.
Thank you. Awesome. Well, I do appreciate
He
that.
said he has to ask more people.
What's that?
She told him you were good people, and I said he has to ask more people.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to stay out of that one.
We're still in the honeymoon period at the radio
Yeah,
station.
right.
Just wait till that's over. Sometime about next week when they start getting those complaint calls, I think the
Right.
honeymoon might be over next week. We'll
Yeah.
see. No, they're committed to doing good talk radio and free speech and all that, and that's why we're here on
And they're
Delaware
very
105.9. Yeah, they are. Treating the customers well. All right. Yeah, come here. We have Matthew
Oh,
Opaleski, producer, shadow producer, says, "What does this cake look like?"
A top hat. I mean, the thing is, it's got to weigh 10 pounds.
I know.
I thought Abe Lincoln was over here.
It's huge. You could have wore
You
that.
could stand on that as a platform.
There you
Oh
go.
my goodness. Well, folks, you can't see them, but you can taste them when you come here to Jimmy's Grill in Bridgeville, the Dan Gaffney program. Back in a minute. It's 9:47. Delaware 105.9.
And he drops back to pass. Looks like there's a flag on the play. Let's go to the officials.
There is no flag on the play. Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and I do sell swing sets, but I don't want to talk about that today. Listen, I want to talk about carports like the one behind me. It's on sale for $597.50. It's 20-foot long, 12-foot wide, available at both stores. Come get them while I got them, because it's a deal.
Don't let your picnic go to the dogs because you forgot the gas tank.
Bring Me Gas will dispatch a uniformed technician right to your grill with a barbecue tank exchange. You've put a lot of time into planning this great picnic, and now everyone can enjoy the beautiful day and the delicious food. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here from Weller's in Ellendale and Bridgeville. I've got this 18-volt Works blower on sale at both stores for $87.50. It comes with a battery and a charger. Plus, as an added bonus, you get a second battery free. Come see me soon.
Fun in the sun and outdoor cooking really make for a great summer day. And who can resist the mouth-watering aromas coming from that barbecue grill? But is your outdoor gas grill ready? Got enough propane in that tank? It may be time for a propane exchange from Bring Me Gas Tank Delivery Service. Schedule same-day delivery right to your propane grill anywhere Kent or Sussex. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Hey, Jim Weller here, and this is the newest item that everybody needs to have one of these in your backyard. That's right, it's the Argo. This thing will take you where a boat won't and a four-wheeler can't. So if you need one, we got them at Weller's in Bridgeville. Stop by and check them out. They're a lot. Hi there everybody, Jim Weller here from Weller's in Bridgeville, and I also sell cargo carriers. Maybe you need one like this to carry your gear on or luggage or something, maybe one like this to carry a scooter, maybe you're a hunter and you need one to take the deer home and show it to everybody. We got cargo carriers at Weller's.
Don't let your picnic go to the dogs because you forgot the gas tank. Bring Me Gas will dispatch a uniformed technician right to your grill with a barbecue tank exchange. You've put a lot of time into planning this great picnic, and now everyone can enjoy the beautiful day and the delicious food. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here. I got something brand new that you need to come take a look at. They're called Argos. We've got them in stock. These things will take you where a four-wheeler won't and where a boat can't. So if you need one of these or want to check one out, come on into Weller's in Bridgeville. They're a lot of fun.
Fun in the sun and outdoor cooking really make for a great summer day. And who can resist the mouth-watering aromas coming from that barbecue grill? But is your outdoor gas grill ready? Got enough propane in that tank? It may be time for a propane exchange from Bring Me Gas Tank Delivery Service. Schedule same-day delivery right to your propane grill anywhere Kent or Sussex. Call Bring Me Gas at 302-422-0603 or order online at www.bringmegas.com.
Flagpoles, 20-foot tall aluminum telescopic flagpole on sale now at Weller's in Ellendale and Bridgeville. $287. It holds two flags, comes with one, and you get a free solar light. That's a $100 value. All of this for one money.
You're back with us at Jimmy's Grill, and it's great to have you here. Colin's been a great turnout today. We're rolling into our last segment. Let's do our usual round of free plugs to close out the program here. We've got a few minutes, actually. We're not up against the clock totally.
I'd like to mention one of your other sponsors, morning show sponsors.
Sure.
Chris and Jenna Computers. I had some work done there last week and did a great job. I had a MacBook computer I took to them. They got it done fast and almost half of the price I was expecting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, very good. They upgraded the memory. They upgraded the operating system. Just cleaned everything out, and it is working like a brand new computer.
Well,
now.
great.
So
They talked to us several times in the morning, Chris and Jenna Computers.
Yep, and good people. I dealt with Jenna. I talked to Chris for a couple minutes, but I dealt with Jenna, and she's really
They're
good.
both well-versed in what they're doing. Absolutely. A good team. Jim Weller is sort of like showing his vacation slideshow, I think, on his iPod here while we're broadcasting.
Putting everybody to sleep.
I saw Sam Wilson nodding off, right?
I've had a good time. Thank you for having me, Dan.
Any final plug that you would like to make?
Just want to encourage everybody to just enjoy the weekend. The weather's changing, and keep an eye out for the motorcyclists.
All weekend. This is
keep
Bike
an
Week.
eye out, yeah.
Speaking of motorcyclists, let me just say something about another station in the Delmarva Broadcasting Company loop here. Cat Country, 97.5 Cat Country. Today, because it's Bike Week, they're having their St. Jude's Kids motorcycle ride. It's Cat Country Cares for St. Jude's Kids motorcycle ride, and they leave from Arthur Purdue Stadium in Salisbury with a Shorebirds play. And they start, I think registration starts at 11, and they say kickstands up at 12:30. And they go to Irish Eyes, and then it ends up at the casino at Ocean Downs. Okay, and that's going on today, and there are a lot of different sponsors that kind of pitched in to do that, and that is for St. Jude Kids, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So, watching motorcycles, you watch those, but they're all over the roadways of Delmarva because it is Bike Week, and just wanted to mention that. Neat event. And what else?
Well, I don't know if you heard, a local young man named Austin Embleton recently had an accident with a saw where he almost cut his entire hand off, but
Ouch.
it is back on, and he's doing good. But they're having a little fundraiser tonight out at the Greenwood Mennonite School. Bring your own blanket or lawn chairs. They're going to be playing 2 different movies. It's going to be called Films in the Field, behind the Greenwood Mennonite School. Films in the Field. They're going to play a movie, I guess, called Over the Hedge and Courageous. They're going to have food and drinks for sale, hot dogs, hamburgers, subs, pulled pork, coffee, ice cream, all that. The food booth's open at 6:30. Movies start at 7:30. All this is no charge. The food you would pay for, and then they're going to probably be accepting some donations.
In Greenwood?
In Greenwood, right behind the Greenwood Mennonite
All
School
right.
or off to the side of it. So that's tonight. Make plans to attend that event if you don't have anything to do.
And while we're in the kind of free plug arena here,
Okay.
tomorrow morning on Delaware 105.9 from 6 to 7, Norm Short, Slower Lower Delaware with Norm. He has 3 great guests early tomorrow morning. It's Free Joiner Month at the YMCA. Laura from the Rehoboth Y will be on with Norm. And it's also the 2nd annual Bark on the Boards coming up on the north end of the boardwalk in Rehoboth. And proceeds benefit the Delaware SPCA, so he's talking to someone about that event. You'll also hear Butch Elsie tomorrow morning from Milford with details on a ride for Chip, which is a poker run and bike show at the Carlisle Fire Company to benefit the family of Chip Vaughn, who recently lost his fight with cancer. So that's tomorrow morning, plus a lot of other things with Norm. Norm Short, Slower Lower with Norm, Saturday morning, 6 to 7, okay? And he'll have those guests and more, all right? And anyone else want to say anything about these desserts?
There's some...
What's that? Noon to 2. Oh, right. Noon to 2 at Outlet Liquors for that festival as well.
Today?
Great.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right.
Look up Dave Hill while you're there. But mark your calendar right now for next Friday. Make plans to be here and join us in person. If you're a business person, it's a great opportunity to network and get to meet people and know people. The food is great. Colin and I would even be willing to do this. If you want to come next Friday morning and buy our breakfast, we'll eat it. Fair enough?
I want to thank, I want to thank Z-Looks for coming out here today. I want to thank Jimmy's Grill. I want to thank Alex Pyries. I want to thank you, Colin Walls, from Bring Me Gas. I want to thank Dave Burkholder from Burkholder Buildings. Thank you, Jim Weller from Weller's Utility Trailers. I want to thank George Sherman Corporation and Andy Cannon. It was great to have Linda Messick out here today. And Jack Riddle and all the folks from Community Bank. Butch Emmert checking in with us now. He was advertising an auction. Go to emmertauction.com. There's an auction in Dover. Sounds really awesome. Up near Kraft Foods on that road, Hazlettville Road. That is really cool. Want to thank the gang down at Cake Break in Rehoboth. Who else? All the candidates, Gary Simpson, Matthew Opaleski, Sam Wilson, Don Ayat. My goodness. Eisenhower, John Williams, Pete Booker, Cynthia Morgan, Ron Hall, the whole team, Larry Calhoun. Who else are we forgetting? We're going to forget somebody. You know, we're going to end up forgetting somebody. We
You
start going
start
down
naming
this list.
people, you will forget somebody.
Right.
Shout out Michelle for such great service.
Let's hear it from Michelle from
Michelle,
Jimmy's
for
Grill.
sure, yeah.
Wacky. Very good. Wacky. All right. So thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Susan Monday coming up next. Susan Monday on from 10 to 3 on Delaware 105.9. Continuing live and local conversation. At 12 noon, the Delaware News Hour with Alan Ludell. And then this afternoon, Jared Morris from 3 to 7. Jared taking your phone calls. Tonight at 7 o'clock, Dave Ramsey. Got a whole great weekend lineup as well.
I like the Dave Ramsey show.
You liking it?
Yeah, I really do. Yep.
Tonight at 10 o'clock, if you're up late, Jimbo Hannon on the radio, and then Overnight America in those wee hours of the morning, John Grayson, Overnight America.
John Grayson. He sounds a little bit like Casey Kasem. Have you noticed that?
A little bit.
Yeah.
He's also very familiar with Rehoboth Beach, was talking about Rehoboth a lot on the air, and Nicobole. He's a fan of Nicoboli's.
Awesome.
And
Who
aren't we
isn't,
all?
though?
Aren't we
Who
all?
isn't?
All right. I want to thank everybody. We couldn't do it without Gary Schofield today, back on the board. Gary Schofield, thank you very much. I want to thank Mark Fauser in the newsroom and the entire Delaware 105.9 team. We do appreciate it. We're here every Friday morning, 5:30 a.m. until 10, broadcasting live, and we do appreciate it. Matthew, any other final comments today on any issue or news item that we should be talking about? I'll let you kind of wrap it up today.
As I am chairman of the 35th District Republican Committee. We have a meeting every third Monday, coming up this Monday night.
All right.
Out Greenwood, Cindy Green's house. If you don't know where it is, call me, 302-236-5337. Any Republicans welcome to come out.
Got to go. It's news time as we approach 10 o'clock. Delaware 105.9.